Our wedding coordinator canceled 24 hours before our ceremony, then tried to gag us for 50%. We got married on Saturday, 9/13, and the chaos started the day before. At 5 a.m. on Friday, our day of coordinator emailed that she was canceling due to an unforeseen personal matter. Her message was short. No call, no backup. Just, I can refund 50%. Just, I can refund 50%. Our contract said that if illness or an emergency made her unavailable, she would make every reasonable effort to find a replacement. A few days earlier, after she skipped another prep call, she told me her assistant was confirmed and on standby if anything happened. So the cancellation hit hard. I was staring at my phone in the dark, heart pounding, watching the 3 dots that never turned into a second message. I woke my partner. We read the email twice. The subject line felt like a punch. Her job covered real day-of tasks, bathroom baskets, decor setup, lining up the processional, cueing music, keeping time for speeches and cake cutting, and handling calls so we could breathe. She had helped write our timeline, sure, but most of the work was for the actual day. I replied fast and asked for her assistant's number. No answer. I called. It went to voicemail. I texted, "We need a backup per the contract." She sent back a generic line about being unavailable and pasted in a cancellation letter. At the bottom was a non-disparagement agreement, saying both sides agreed not to say anything negative, online or anywhere else, as part of her 50% refund. I hadn't signed anything. She hadn't sent a document to sign. It was just typed under her name like a rule she made up. We sat at our kitchen table with coffee going cold and made a list. What did we lose if we had no coordinator? We split the list. I called the venue manager and asked if staff could open early so our friends could set up. My partner messaged the DJ and asked him to own ceremony cues. Our florist offered to drop off an hour earlier and help set centerpieces. Our photographer sent a revised timeline with notes for family wrangling. My cousin said she'd line up the wedding party with the DJ and watch the aisle. Our best friend offered to MC and keep speeches tight. We adjusted small things to survive the gap. We packed our own bathroom baskets. We printed the timeline big and taped it in the green room. We labeled boxes by table. We put our marriage license in a bright folder so it didn't vanish in the rush. Every few minutes I checked my phone for the assistant's name. Nothing. By noon Friday, we had enough help to get through the day, but we still had the contract problem. The contract promised a replacement effort. She did not try. I pulled the PDF. I highlighted the clause. I screenshotted the part about every reasonable effort. I double-checked our emails and call log. There was no outreach to find help. We called 2 planners, but last-minute coverage cost more than our whole coordination budget, and none could do our time window. We started a group chat called Day of Crew and shared the timeline. A bridesmaid made a simple checklist, and my partner's brother grabbed tape and scissors. That night, we wrote a clear email. We listed the ways her team failed the contract, starting with no attempt to find a replacement after promising an assistant on standby. We asked for a full refund within 7 days and attached the contract and the text thread. She answered that she would give 50% after we signed the non-disparagement agreement. The tone was flat, like this was normal. We countered and said we would sign if she refunded 75%. We weren't trying to be cute. We just wanted fair. While we waited, we set backups for everything else. The venue made a staffer available for 1 hour pre-ceremony. The DJ agreed to cue the processional and call out speech order. My cousin practiced with the wedding party in the hallway. Saturday came. Vendors showed up early and went above and beyond. The room looked like the plan we had pictured. The ceremony started on time. The DJ watched my cousin's nod and hit the song. The speeches ran tight. Cake happened when it should. From the outside, nobody would have known. After the weekend, she replied again. She said she could only refund 50% because she needed to pay staff despite the cancellation, but we could file a Venmo dispute for the full amount and she would honor it. We had paid her through Venmo using goods and services. We opened the app, took a breath, and filed the dispute. We attached the contract, her emails, the texts, and the timeline she never worked. We explained the emergency clause and the missing replacement effort. We hit submit and put the phone down. The next day, the dispute was decided. It said the seller did not contest. It said funds were returned. The balance refreshed and the full payment was back in our account. A few minutes later, she messaged and asked us to confirm we received it. We replied, yes, confirmed. We archived the thread. Now some guests are saying I went too far filing the dispute. Was I wrong?